Waiting for Her is a Swedish stage play written by EliSophie Andree, the talented playwright from Sweden. The play tells the story of Elina, who has always lived in the shadow of her best friend, Vanessa. After Vanessa's death, Elina tried to put her life together.
Excuse me. Can anyone give this man a prize? I hate my life. I hate my life. Baby. God, I know. I'm depressed. Baby.
The stage play was directed by Omoba Jerry Adeshowo, producer and artistic director of the Aroja Theatre Group, who, despite conflicting cultural beliefs, delivers world-class performances to a diverse class of people.
With the host of embassies and international development partners in Abuja, we felt that we could strengthen relationship between Nigeria and all of these countries by using theater as a tool. And for instance, if you take the name of the author of the playwright off this play, if we take like we did, for instance, some people will be wondering, why did you say Yakoyo in a Swedish play? Some people will be wondering, why did you have a mother who sounded like one Yoruba woman from Ibadan that says, is this how you now talk to your mother? Kind of, a situation, of course, and the songs we use, which are not Swedish songs. Now, if you take off the name of the playwright, definitely, if you look at the universality of theater, you would think this is a Nigerian thing. You would think this is a Nigerian play. So that's the kind of thing we are deploying the fundamentality of the art, as a tool for social force, for social mobilization, for social engagement, even in all of our other works. And it's not only Sweden we have worked with. We have had productions with the Koreans, with the Spanish, with the Norwegian embassy, and Polish. Last November we had a Polish play out at sea. So it's a collaboration that we expect to outlive us.
Waiting for Her ultimately discusses the trauma of separation anxiety and depression experienced among youth, coupled with challenges and growth in self-discovery.
It's a play centered around trauma, and I think it's actually viable. It's important, particularly at this time. So many things happening in the country. Our young people are going through a lot, and I think I love the way the play ended. The playwright, of course, is telling us no matter what we're going through, we need to move on. We deal with these traumas, and then, of course, we move on with our lives. Just like it said in the play, life is waiting just at the corner. So I enjoyed watching it.
Underlying all those is the theme of women's rights. So while I was watching it, I was actually looking at the children thing there in connection to the women rights, and I was hoping there will be a connection somewhat between that children thing and the women's right, because there was a point she actually called her mother, and the mother kept asking, what could you be doing? What could you be doing? How can you be busy? Next thing is that she's probably busy watching Netflix, as if being a child, she does not have dreams, or she could not do acts that could actually be beneficial to herself and to society. But she said that she's there for the demonstration, which also adds to the angle of children, especially the girl child, could actually be quite useful to society and push rights and other causes forward.
Play is done with published with the Swedish embassy.
Carl Michael Grant said, the idea behind the stage performance is to promote and show Swedish dramas, as well as cooperation and cross-cultural relations.
As the Swedish ambassador, I have a mission to promote Swedish culture in a very broad sense. So we do a lot of things, culture, music, film, photo, Abuja Photo Festival, for instance, cooperation since many years. But theatre, of course, is very close to my heart. And there is an old tradition of theatre in Sweden, and August Strindberg is one of the most famous. He radicalized into the realistic and naturalistic drama in the late 19th century. and became world famous for this. But then, of course, it has developed, and we have new generations coming. And EliSophie Andree, the playwright of tonight, she's only 26 years old. That's a new generation, and they have new things and ideas and new stories to tell.
The producer of the play, however, encouraged the Nigerian government to get involved and embrace the opportunities theatre can offer in the country.